Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Thaumcraft73. We're back here playing some one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about thermal expansion. And, man, we have learned a lot. We have learned in yesterday's episode how to make a little like automated mob farm thing, which is pretty dang cool if you ask me. I love it. Now, you could have some huge monster set up, like a huge mob farm, and have that thing all jacked up and just ripping through mobs as they come carting down. Oh, man, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. I love it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's other ways, obviously, you can make a mob farm. And we sort of talked about this yesterday, that we want to make sure that we're thinking as we're playing this, hey, I'm playing thermal expansion, but I also have, I don't know, like Ender IO, and I've got a mob spawner, but I don't want to grind up the mobs, so we use the Ender IO mob spawner to produce the mobs. We pick them up in the entity collector, we grind out the morbs in the centrifuge, and we just cycle them through. And, you know, you could have multiple of those things running and just process all your mobs that way, which would be amazing. I would love it. I would love that. But today we're going to take care of a little bit of business that we should have taken care of a while ago, early in the pack. And, you know, we just got sort of distracted making all these kind of crazy cool things that we sort of left a couple of the tools that we could have made, you know, behind. And so I think I want to just make those today. We've got 3 tools that we want to take a look at, and then we're going to be setting up for, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say the final episode tomorrow, but we're really close. Really close. I don't think we're going to be able to run this all the way out through the end of July. Because, like I said before many times, I don't want to make videos just to make videos, right? We're not trying to just produce content. We're trying to learn. So if we've learned everything that we want to learn or that we want to cover, then, you know, maybe we can go back and start planning for Season 6. Yeah. Also got to do a patron server tour. Oh my goodness. These guys, I'm going to tell you what. Now, let me just spin around here real quick. I don't want people to think that I'm like some crazy, like, patron pusher. But let me tell you what. And some of those guys who are going to watch this video will be able to comment in the comment section down below. The people on that patron server have gone crazy buck wild. That is for sure. They have been playing and playing and playing and building stuff and taking this mod, some of them at least, to the like nth degree. Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, flat out amazing. I love it. By the way, the information about the Patreon stuff is in the description box down below. We will be resetting our existing Patreon modded world at the end of August, whenever the new season comes in, sometime on August 1st. Of course, I'll do a base tour if, or not if, when, before that happens. And also, our vanilla patron server is essentially, I guess it's been reset for about a week. Man, there's people over there breeding turtles and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I think the dragon has been killed at least once. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think actually on the patron server the dragon's been killed. I got to talk to those guys and we'll see if we can't hold that out a little bit. But soon the maybe I don't remember. It hasn't been that long since that thing's been turned up, and man, people are going crazy over there. I've seen some of the houses. Woo, daddy! People are going crazy. But let's whatever. That's awesome. I love that. I love that people are having a good time playing over there. That's what it's all about. And remember, if you are a patron at that $5 tier, man, you get access to both servers. $5 a month, both servers, one man, one mod, and the vanilla patron server with a group of like 30 people. 25 people. It's amazing. Anyway, so we got a couple things we're going to build today, tool-wise, okay? So the first thing I want to build, it's actually right there in my deal. It's called a multimeter, all right? And essentially a multimeter is a thing that lets us take a look at what's going on, so it says use while sneaking to configure some blocks, provides information about things, right? So we're going to need a piece of electrum and we're going to need some gold, so let's get some of this. let's go grab a piece of electrum. Let's get some of these. I think we're going to need some lead and maybe some of that. Okay. And let's see if we can't make this guy. So we need this first of all. Bang. Done. And, oh, we need copper. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. And then we'll go and make a gold gear. This is the first gold gear we've made this year, or this season. And then we can make the multimeter. Okay? It's kind of cool. We can click on blocks, right? Energy, 1,000 RF in there. This one's got 80 RF. This one's got 80,000 RF. This one's got 80,000 RF. This one's got, this is how much energy it has. Shift right click. Let's see what happens when we do shift right click. Oh, yeah. And if you, if you hold shift while you're holding this thing, like we look at it this way, right? We don't get any, well, we do get some information. Use while sneaking. This just tells me how much power is in there, which we also get just by mousing over, so I don't really understand. Okay. Well, there's the multimeter. It's nothing too crazy, right? It gives us information. Can we get stuff like out of like about other things? Oh. That's kind of cool. We get kind of like duck info. There's one item in the ducts. What about here? No items in that duct. Let's look over here. Starting tracking. Okay. Yeah. All right. So current level's got 5,000 RF in that thing, or 50,000 RF. And then it's not currently drawing any power, I guess, at least not through that guy. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's, is it nighttime? No. Let's see. Do we have... Are these things running? What's going on here? Are you running? Yes. Are you full? Yes. Alright, let's see what this guy has to tell us. Like this guy. Max fluid throughput, 120. Items 1 in that deal. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how much information we get, but it's kind of cool. And I would bet that it probably works on other blocks. So if we go over here and like, oh, how much is in here? Fluid, destabilized redstone, energized glowstone. Tells us how much is in there. It's kind of cool, right? It's handy. I don't know if we necessarily know how much value the multimeter brings us, but man, we made it. It's cool. All right, so the next thing is the old crazy watering can. And the watering can irrigates farmland and speeds up plant growth. Yeah. Okay, so let's make ourselves a watering can. And we're going to upgrade this thing as far as we possibly can and see what we can do. So we need some copper. Okay. And then we should be able to make the basic watering can. Okay, there it is. Right? Easy. And now to upgrade this again, we're going to need some invar, some bone meal, and a bit of redstone. We have that. We should have some bone meal, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then a couple invar ingots. 1, 2. Okay. And we'll upgrade it to the next level, which is the next version. Okay. And then if we want to go reinforced, we need some phyto grow, which actually I don't even know if we have any. We can make some though, so it's not that, but we have tons of slag. We're gonna need this, and we're gonna need this. We're actually just gonna need one piece of this, and we're gonna need niter, and okay, I can't remember the recipe. Phyto grow is sawdust or that. 1, 2. Okay, so we can make some of this now, like. Is it coal? Charcoal. Or we could just do it like this, because we're just making it to make stuff. Okay, let's do this. So we got a little bit of phyto grow. Alright, perfect. And if we're going to make upgrade this guy, we're going to need a piece of that fancy glass and some electrum. Okay, so we need one more piece of electrum. And we need some of this fancy glass stuff out of here, like that maybe? Is that enough? Alright, and then if we go like this, we should be able to upgrade this guy to reinforced. Alright, the next one is Signalum. We need Chirothium Dust, and we're going to need some more Phytogrow. I should have just made a whole bunch of it. I don't know what I'm waiting around for. Here, can I go and get these and put these in here? Okay, so obviously we have charcoal already. Let's just put this in here. Do your deal, guy. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get a little bit of niter out of here. And one of these. And now we can go make some of this, and we can make 16 of it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we're going to upgrade this guy to the next level. We need 2 Signalum and a piece of... I don't know. Do we have Signalum? I don't even know. 1, 2, and then we need some of this. Okay, so we should be able to upgrade this guy to the next... Oh, Rich Phytogrow. Okay, we're going to play that game. We need some of this fancy slag. Okay, well, we'll make the good stuff then. Right like that. Bang. Okay, now we could do this and make this guy. And then finally, we have one more tier, and we're going to need some of that Flux infused Phytogrow, which is not a big deal. We could go over here. We can take this augment out, and we can put 3 of those in there and get those all jacked up. They come back over there. Yep. Okay, and then we just need some Enderium, which we have. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Use on this guy. Oh, we need some Pyrothium Dust. Okay, I bet we have some. Pyrothium Dust. Pyrothium Dust. That's like some things. Blaze Powder, Redstone, Sulfur. Okay. 1, 2... Pyrothium Dust. And now we should be able to upgrade this guy to Resonant. Okay, so we do 3x3 area. It holds lots of water. Okay, let's sleep through the night. I don't know why that thing says unlocked. I'm not sure exactly what I unlocked. Oh, did I unlock this? Maybe. Maybe. I think that's probably what it was. Okay. Let's go down here to... Actually, we could probably go... Can I do this? Wow, that like drained all the water out of that thing. Alright, let's do it again. Let's hold shift over this thing and it'll tell us. A couple more. Okay, we should be able to do it one more time. Okay. So now this thing is essentially full. Okay. And if we go over here... Hello, Creeper. How are you? You're immediately dead. Let's break this. Okay. And we can just hold this thing in the middle. Right click. Isn't there like a thing? Oh, we can adjust the area. V. All the way up to 11 by 11. So we can essentially stand like right here. And you see those guys grew for us. This stuff isn't growing because I don't even know if the watering can works on this stuff. We can take a look here. Although, I'll take that. Alright, let's see. Yeah. So it works on essentially all crops. So if you have like yourself a wheat farm or something like that, man, 11 by 11 is a monster. Woo, daddy. That is for sure. Did this thing all grow? Yeah, that thing grew like a dream. Okay, so that was the next tool that we wanted to kind of mess around with, which is kind of cool, right? The watering can. You can keep yourself like a big old, one of these things. know, we could keep one of those with a tank and fill it up on the road, or do whatever you wanted to. Watering can's pretty cool, right? Also looks cool. I like going and do some gardening. Okay, the next thing we want to make is the magnet. And we should have made this like a long time ago. It's called the Flexo Magnet, and essentially what it does is it used to attract items at the target location, and it does a radius of 4 blocks. So we just need some iron and redstone. Okay, let's get a little bit more of each of these, and then some lead. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our Flexo Magnet. We can make this guy pretty easily. Alright, and then we can do use on him. We need some copper and some invar. So let's go ahead and see. Do we have any copper in here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. And then we should be able to upgrade him to the next tier. Okay, and then use on him is electrum and some invar nuggets. Do we have any of those? 1, 2, 3. And electrum. 1, 2. Okay, and then we should be able to upgrade this guy. Okay, and then the next tier is 2 signalum and 2 electrum nuggets. I doubt we have electrum nuggets. Oh, but we do. Alright, and then we need 1, 2, and we might as well get a third one. We're going to need it in just a second. So we could go like this, and we can upgrade this guy to the signalum version, and then we're going to need some enderium, and we're probably going to need some... Oh, hold on a second. Nice. Alright, and then we should be able to upgrade this finally to the final ultimate version. Okay? So it holds 600,000 RF, right? Has a radius of 8. And then if we do V, we can either turn it on or off. It's actually kind of cool. And it glows, right? So when it's enabled, it kind of glows different colors. And when it's disabled, it's just red all the time. Okay? So now we can do stuff like... Let's do this. Let's go over here and go, okay, and so that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we turn this thing on, and then we can, yeah. See, we pulled that in. So what this is going to be really good for is something like this, right? We go outside here. We got a handy dandy like thing. Yeah. So then we don't have to worry about those things breaking on the deal. Or we kill a mob or whatever that might be. Or we're mining blocks or whatever that could be. And we're just raking in the goods. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Flux Magnet, working like a dream. That was no problem whatsoever. Okay, so we got more stuff to look at today. The other thing I wanted to look at, so those were essentially the tools that I wanted to build. So we take a look here. Thermal... no, just thermal. The only other tool really that we haven't built is the Alchemical Quiver, and we sort of have the Flux and Fuse Quiver. So I'm not sure. Use to add arrows from your inventory to the quiver. Use while sneaking to remove arrows from the quiver. Press V to enable arrow imbuing. And essentially we put arrows in here. We can have up to 400, which is by itself is a pretty good deal at the signalum level. What is it with at the ender level? 600 arrows. Yeah, that's awesome. So we can load this thing up with arrows, and we can put 30 buckets of any potion that we want to in there. Right now all we have is underwater breathing in mass quantities, but you could do like potion of harming, potion of healing. You could do I don't know, whatever potion you want to. Strength, not that you would necessarily want to make us mobs stronger, but like weakness, things like that. And it works very similar, and we don't need to build one. We've got this crazy quiver. Works very similar to the hypo infuser, but instead of infusing a person or a target, it infuses arrows and then allows you to shoot them, which is pretty dang cool if you think about it. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we're not going to build one of those. I don't think we need to. You guys kind of get the idea. You could use our potion setup that we've got over here to produce some kind of crazy negative potion and take care of business. But the next thing, I want to take a look at some Dynamo, and see what we've got. So we have let's see, what do we do? We had magmatics we've made, compression we've made, steam dynamo we've made, solid fuel, right? It uses like coal, or in our case resin out there. We have the reactant dynamo, requires fluid fuel and solid reactant, and it essentially makes power based on sort of a difference between fuel and whatever the reactant is. We've got the enervation dynamo, extracts flux from various objects. Yeah, we have to take a look here. What can actually go in this thing? Redstone, for example. All these crazy things. I don't know why you'd want to cook up any of that stuff. But redstone's a good example, right? You could run redstone through that thing and make tons of power. But I don't know why we'd ever want to cook up any of these things. I wonder if it just leaves them. But this wouldn't be bad. 64,000 RF out of a piece of redstone. Or a block of redstone, we actually get a bonus. 640,000 just from a block of redstone. Man, if you've got some quarry that's raking in the redstone for you, man, you could just rake it in. So, but the other one we've got is the numismatic. So I want to take a look at the numismatic dynamo, and it says requires currency, which is kind of cool. So let's make one of these. We can make it pretty quick, and we'll just take a look at it real quick, just to say we've covered it. What is it? Needs Constantin. We should have some somewhere. Constantin. We need 6 pieces of that. And then we're going to need some iron and silver. 1 piece of silver. Okay. You have redstone? Yeah. Alright, so let's make this guy. So we go like this. Right? Perfect. And then we go like this and make this guy, and now we should be able to make this guy the numismatic dynamo. Let's take it outside. Is it nighttime? No. Alright, let's take it outside. We'll get ourselves a little bit of an area dug out here. And we'll stick this guy right here. And then we'll get our wrench and we'll spin it. Okay. Now, it's kind of crazy because it says requires currency. So, what kind of currency do we have? Coins. Right? There's all these different kinds of coins. Alright? And if you make the numismatic press or the compactor, but we're going to make the numismatic press. Is that a thing? Or is it augment for the compactor? Yeah. Okay. So we have used our compactor, right? That compactor is... yeah, it was right there. We're now using it to do that. So let's make ourselves a compactor really quick. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Compactor. So we just need copper, bronze, tin, iron, and is this a piston? Okay, and then that's gold. Okay, that we have. We need a little bit more redstone. We need some copper. We need some iron. We need some glass. Do we not have any glass? We need some sand. Sand can go in there and cook up, make some glass while we're waiting. And then we needed some bronze, right? 2 pieces of bronze. 1, 2. Oh, that's like the last of our bronze. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So let's make this. Oh, do we not get tin? Okay. Alright, so we need to make this tin gear. Done. This guy. Done. We're going to need some planks. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need some cobble. 4. Okay. We make a piston. Done. We need to make some copper gears. 1, 2. Done. We need to make this. Inventory's too full. Okay. That's alright. Let's put this away. That's good. Alright. And now we need to make this. And now we need to make a new compactor. Okay? Pretty simple. We also have this guy. We might as well apply it. Let's just put this guy back down here where he was at before. And we'll apply this guy to him. Okay? And we should probably make an augment. What is the processing speed? No, we need the numismatic. We need this guy right here. So we need some electrum plates, an emerald. Oh, dang it, an emerald. Please tell me I have an emerald. With emerald ore. Good enough. What do we do with that? Redstone furnace, pulverizer. Okay, these guys are going to run through the pulverizer. Ooh, that's a lucky us. Okay, we need redstone servo, Invar gear, so we need 1, 2... Oh, dang it. Invar blend. Iron and nickel. Of course, we had stacks and stacks of bronze right there. We didn't have to make any, but we had some. Okay, so iron. Okay. And we'll do this and this. Okay, we'll make some Invar. Then these go in here, like so. And we should get some Invar coming out. Okay, so we're making the Numismatic, this guy right here. We need some Electrum. Do we have Electrum? 1, 2. That actually can run through the compactor now. Before we do anything with that guy. Now we have Invar. We have redstone. We need iron. Okay. Let's make this. The servo. And then let's make this guy. Invar gear. Done. Numismatic press. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now we have the Numismatic Augment, which we can apply to this thing. Yeah, that guy doesn't go there, but... okay, perfect. Alright, so the Numismatic Prat, what this thing does is it allows for creation of currency, and then currency can be exchanged for goods and services. The machine will not manufacture plates. So as long as we have this in here, it's not going to work. So we have to take a look and see what kind of currency we want. I think we just make some Enderium, right? Why not? So let's go over here and get ourselves, I don't know, like 8? Okay. And then we can put this stuff in here, and it's going to compact it down, and we're going to get, instead of plates, we're going to get Enderium coins. Yeah. Use. Okay. Let's just get these processed up. We do need a piece of redstone conduit. Do we have any? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's hook this guy up. Sleep through the night while the rest of those coins are being produced. Okay, things are burning outside. Alright, let's go take a look at our compactor. Still processing the rest of these. So if we look at these use, each coin gives us 150,000 RF. That's pretty awesome. So a piece of Enderium then gives us 450,000 RF. That's a tremendous amount of power from some Enderium. I love that. Okay. And then literally, it's as simple as going on out here. Sticking these in here. And... yeah. Producing power from coins. And I think it's more of like a cool thing, right? So if we take a look at the different kinds of coins... let's see. Can we do like this? No. Can we click on this and we can say use, and we could go here and we can look at the use of this thing. So from Invar we get 40. What's this? Gold we get 40. Enderium we get 150. So obviously it's probably the highest end. Let's see. Anything that we get higher than that out of? No. Yeah, so Enderium's where it's at. But you can make coins, nickel and lumium, and I mean, some of those are kind of high. Iridium coins, signalum, right? But without a doubt, Enderium, mana infused, that's cool. An emerald gives us 200,000, which is kind of cool. Yeah, because it's kind of like currency, right? Use it to trade with villagers. So there we go. There's the so today we've made the magnet. We've made the multimeter. We've made the watering can and saw how amazing all that stuff was. And then finally, we've made the old Numismatic Dynamo. And, man, we're making power from coins. 7 RF per tick currently. Not very much, but this guy doesn't really need a lot of power going out into that anything. So we're in good shape there. But that's how you'd make those. Numismatic. It's kind of cool. I mean, could you imagine if you had like a way to mass produce Enderium, right? Enderium, like this. In the induction smelter. Enderium blend, which is lead and platinum. Like, say you were processing all of your things, and you were going to make, you know, make Enderium by the stacks. You also get a little slag from that. So the process of making these coins, and get you some slag, which is pretty cool. Man, I love that. I love that generator. I've actually never even made one. This is the first time I've ever made one. I knew about them, but I never actually made one. And that's pretty slick right there. That's for sure. I'm down. I think that's pretty cool. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad we got this little tool episode covered. That was good. Because, like I said, we should have done that, I don't know, 20 episodes ago. But, man, it's all right. It's all good. Better late than never. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one-man, one-mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about thermal expansion, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.